Now, see, when England loses it,
We woke up to Alistair Cook scoring a century and poor run of form, as you said. Really, what a memorable day for it.
there you go. Didn't.
But, and it's something we haven't said many times this winter at all during this Ashes test, but what a day it has been for England's Alistair Cook in Melbourne. He has made that double century this morning to give England a healthy first innings lead on day 3 of the 4th Ashes.
Great hair.
Get away with it, Naga.
Sport that we're making some good moves.
Nicely.
There are finally some good moves. If you've been a cricket fan, actually hire you next time, but you're absolutely right, because it is all about Alistair Cook. He is the man. It's been for him in Melbourne. More later. The weather.
Pitches.
Well, I was going to go on the hook of the record. If you can see the summer, they were willing to sell him for, or getting the defender they want. Southampton getting 15 million extra. Means Liverpool really badly need a defender.
But also,
it's absolutely. Kyle Walker went for 50 million in the summer. And what they paid for Kyle Walker, it's nuts. And the pressure's on for him to really prove himself. There are some interesting haircuts. This is a snake bite. Just incidentally, it's Jamie Lewis, the Welshman, defeating the number 2 seed snake bite.
Spent too much time on his hair.
Last chance to see that haircut for Naga. That is all the sport back to you. Well, then you've got the walk on and you've got your name as well. There's quite a lot to think about. I'll tell you.
Well, there's
Well, you'd have been a bit depressed.
Depressed is an understatement,
Yeah.
and yet finally, it's too little, too late. Of course, the Ashes is lost for
No,
England.
see, I disagree.
Just
because,
really
you disagree. No, I tell you why it's not too little, too late. Because we lost, right? We lost the Ashes, but
big time.
Fans still want to see good cricket,
Yeah.
and they still want to know that we're a team that can fight back and smash those Aussies if we need to.
High, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, because leaving Southampton to join them, Southampton didn't want to sell him over.
What does this say to you? Does it mean that he's worth 75 million or Liverpool?
We love the story of an underdog. He must.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When you spend too much time on that and not on your game, then that's what happens.
I'm going to work
Remember
on that.
that. Remember that.
Yeah, I've been looking for a new style.
I'll help you out.
Yeah, I'm sure you
I've got
will.
some
Yeah.
loose and gel. We can have a field day.
Can't wait.
Sean Reshmin, thanks very much.
Thank you.
I love that haircut. What's his name? Snakebite, isn't it?
Snakebite.
Snakebite. I love it. And there's a lot of time spent on that. You've got to appreciate
You've got to appreciate
Darts
talent,
names are good. There's Iceman we heard about, Mighty Mike.
There's
Great
the
name.
Power Taylor, of
Obviously,
course.
retired.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
cover darts. And
Good names, good hair.
It's very, very fun, and it's been removed from his post. Now the 86-year-old makes way following a 6. She's booked her place in the semi-finals of the Australian Open. Get this, for the first time in 14 years. Remarkable, really. She's rolling back the years. So he has responded well to surgery. He's, of course, the Hull City midfielder. His family have thanked well-wishers for their support after what they described really as a traumatic 24 hours last night. Ryan Mason underwent surgery, as you say, on Sunday. Cup semi-finals day. Manchester City will be looking to book their place at a Wembley final, just like the men's team have done. But today, they're up against a side who they're all too familiar with in this competition. Good evening. Ahead of this weekend's matches, a third of this season's WSL1 goals had been scored by Chelsea. So could the Blues continue their free-scoring form tonight? Well, Reading, understandably, very happy. First drop points for Chelsea, first goals conceded for Chelsea as well. But Rachel, you have to say Reading absolutely deserved something from that game.
They did.
It was, wasn't it? We saw Liverpool defend really well against Chelsea a few weeks ago, but you've got to hold your hands up to Reading because they were not afraid to go forward against this side, were they? They were very progressive.
Yeah, I've been so...
Absolutely, it's interesting, isn't it? But a frustrating afternoon then for Chelsea. But as you would expect with all these big clubs, they know how to keep going and how to make something of this game. And possibly a bit of fatigue maybe from their Champions League exploits during the week against Rosengard.
Yeah, they have had a lot of games and they're...
Well, Manchester City flying then as ever, and that's despite some big changes in their personnel. But Abby McManus not doing too badly for Lucy Bronze.
Yeah, whoever decided it was going to be a tight affair. Last season, they both kind of backed off and...
OK, so a big weekend. Back-to-back wins for you at Arsenal, Alex. And Joe Montemurro, the new manager, has come in as a bit of an unknown quantity on these shores. What can we expect from him?
Class players, we just need Joe to come in, take the
Club, and really good, a timely victory as well. This week, around 40,000 young girls involved in that, and from the clubs as well. It's good to see so many young people taking part in the sport. No hope very well. She wouldn't do that. It's interesting, isn't it? In the piece, she describes herself as a bit of a builder. Is that kind of the perfect fit, really, for where she is now at Brighton, for the club and the ambitions the club has?
Absolutely. We saw she'd done it with the national team, England team. She likes the project, starting...
What the ambitions are and what she wants to do.
I mean, I don't think it's a number she's just thrown out there. That's got to be something she's discussed with Paul Barber.
Putting in, they should surely be commended for that, shouldn't they? Back to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
indeed.
Reshmin.
See you later. Good stuff. And there's all those people down under who post, friends on Facebook and stuff, of pictures of sunshine when we're having our winter here.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
probably them, because it's still better than what we've got today, but at least it makes a refreshing change. Thank you so much for now. See you later.
Reshmin.
Morning.
Because that's what's happened. Because it's
Absolutely.
raining in Melbourne.
I know, you'd expect to be out in colours like and not at all. It was sunny yesterday, but today the rain arrived, and just as England were doing so well, everyone was hoping that England could push on for that victory, but what can you do
There's a
about
bloke
the
with a
bad
hose
weather?
saying,
Do you
pretending
think?
it's rain.
Yeah, it's the Australians, isn't it? They're trying to sabotage the the victory. Well, the bad...
You found out your darts name yesterday, didn't you?
I did.
You like that? You got a big smile.
All right, can you see the glint in
yeah.
my eye? I'm trying to play it down, but...
If it works, if it works, we'll find out ours later.
I'm talking about footballers today, because unusually in the business news, you've also been talking football.
Yeah, a bit of an